Hi there, my friend. It's Dr. Mandel here, and if you're over 60, or love someone who is, I need your full attention right now. Because what I'm about to share with you could change your life, seriously. If you've been struggling with leg weakness, trouble getting up out of a chair, feeling a little unsteady on your feet, this message could be the beginning of a real turnaround. And no, I'm not talking about taking pills or buying some expensive supplement. I'm talking about one simple food. Something you probably already have in your kitchen right now. And it's backed by science. In fact, research shows it can start rebuilding lost muscle, especially in your legs, in as little as 12 hours. That's right. Just 12 hours. I know it sounds too good to be true. But after decades in clinical practice, seeing thousands of real patients, I've learned one thing. When the science lines up with real-life results, you don't ignore it. You talk about it. So, what is this miracle food that could help you stand taller, walk easier, and maybe even prevent a dangerous fall? Whole, natural eggs. That's it. Real eggs, straight from the fridge. Not some trendy powder. Not a vitamin. Not a superfood flown in from halfway around the world. Just plain old eggs. Now I know what some of you are thinking, but Dr. Mandel, aren't eggs full of cholesterol? Didn't they used to tell us not to eat too many? Yep, they did. But science has moved on. And today, we know that eggs aren't the problem. In fact, for many older adults, they might just be the solution. Let me explain. As we age, something starts to happen in our bodies, a process called sarcopenia. That's the medical term for the natural loss of muscle mass that comes with getting older. After age 50, you can lose up to 1 to 2% of your muscle every year. And it adds up fast. And guess where that muscle loss hits hardest? Your legs. And when your legs get weaker, everything gets harder, walking, climbing stairs, even getting to the bathroom. The weaker your legs get, the more you sit. And the more you sit, the weaker your muscles become. It's a dangerous cycle. But the good news is, you can break it. Not with a gym membership or a workout plan. With the right food. Now let's go back to eggs. Because eggs are what we call a complete protein. That means they contain all 9 essential amino acids your body needs to rebuild muscle. And one of those amino acids? It's called leucine, and it's a game changer. Leucine acts like a switch inside your body. It tells your muscles, hey, it's time to grow. And guess what? Eggs are naturally rich in leucine. In fact, just 2 to 3 whole eggs can give your body the exact signal it needs to start repairing and rebuilding your muscles, especially the ones in your legs. Let's stop here for a second and talk about the yolk. A lot of people still think the yolk is the bad part of the egg. But let me be clear, that's old thinking. The yolk is where the magic happens. It's loaded with choline, vitamin D, vitamin B12, healthy fats, and antioxidants like lutein and zeaxanthin, which are great for your eyes and your brain. And when you eat the whole egg, yolk and white together, you get the full nutritional package your muscles need. So don't fear the yolk. And don't fear cholesterol either. Recent research shows that even eating up to 3 eggs per day does not increase the risk of heart disease for most people. In fact, it can even help raise your HDL, the good cholesterol, and regulate important markers in your blood. Here's the bottom line. If your muscles are shrinking, if your legs feel weaker, if getting up and down is harder than it used to be, there is no single food more effective, more accessible, or more scientifically supported than the humble egg. No supplement. No fancy protein shake. Just crack it, cook it, and eat it. Now, quick pause here. If you're still watching, I want to say thank you. That means you're serious about your health. And if you're finding this helpful, do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of my future videos. Like this video so YouTube knows it's valuable. Drop a comment below, Tell me if you've been dealing with leg weakness or what kind of breakfast you usually have. And most importantly, share this video with a friend or loved one. You never know who might need to hear this today. Alright, let's keep going, because here's where it gets exciting. You don't have to wait weeks to feel a difference. In fact, studies show that within just 4 to 12 hours after eating a leucine-rich meal like eggs, your muscles start responding. That's right, your body begins muscle protein synthesis, which is just a fancy term for building new muscle. It's not a miracle. It's biology. Your body doing what it was designed to do, when you give it the right fuel. So what should you do tomorrow morning, or better yet, today? Go to your kitchen. Grab 2 or 3 whole eggs. Boil them. Scramble them. Poach them. Cook them however you like, just keep the yolks. Add some spinach. Maybe half an avocado. And drink a glass of water. Boom, that's a breakfast your muscles will love. Then, move. That's the key. Take a short walk. Do a few leg lifts while sitting in your chair. March in place while brushing your teeth. Nothing crazy, just move your body gently and consistently. Then wait about 12 hours. And pay attention to how you feel. Are your legs a little more stable? Do you feel a little stronger when you stand up? That's not in your head, that's your body responding. It all starts with one food. One choice. One action that says, I'm not done yet. I'm taking my strength back. As we age, our bodies face something called anabolic resistance, a natural decline in how efficiently our muscles respond to protein. In your younger years, a small amount of protein could stimulate muscle growth easily. But now, it takes more protein, and better quality protein. One amino acid in particular, leucine, plays a crucial role in triggering muscle repair and growth. It acts like a switch that tells your body, it's time to rebuild. And this becomes especially important as we get older. Let's take eggs as an example. Whole eggs, not just the whites. Eggs provide a complete protein, meaning they contain all 9 essential amino acids, including a generous amount of leucine. When you eat 2 to 3 whole eggs, you're not just feeding yourself, you're delivering a powerful message to your muscles: repair, rebuild, grow stronger. I've seen this make a real difference. One patient of mine in his early 80s was struggling with balance and had started avoiding activity out of fear of falling. He was eating fairly well, but not enough protein, and certainly not enough leucine. We made just 2 changes. He started eating 3 whole eggs for breakfast, and added a 10-minute walk afterward. That's it. Within days, he noticed his legs felt sturdier. In 2 weeks, he stood up faster. After a month, he no longer needed to grab the table for support when walking. Why? Because his muscles finally received the right nutrients at the right time. That's the power of leucine, it speaks the language your body understands. But here's the thing, your body can't store leucine. It needs to be replenished regularly, ideally with every main meal, and especially at breakfast, when your muscles are most depleted from the overnight fast. So, start your day with a leucine-rich food. Eggs are a perfect choice. Add some spinach, berries, or avocado, and you've created a meal that's not only delicious, but also functional, fueling muscle repair from the inside out. Nutrition isn't just about calories or cutting carbs. It's about sending the right biological signals. And leucine is one of the most powerful signals we have. Yes, you can build muscle in your 60s, 70s, and even 80s. Study after study confirms this. Even a small boost in strength can make a huge difference, walking more steadily, standing up without effort, catching yourself before a fall. You don't need a supplement. You need the right food. You need leucine. You need real protein, in real meals, at the right times. So next time you sit down to eat, ask yourself, am I flipping the switch today? Am I giving my body what it needs, not just to survive, but to thrive? Because here's the truth, your muscles are still listening. Your body is still capable. Let's speak its language. Start with whole eggs. Start today. Stay strong. Stay committed. And as always, make it a great day.